and it's one of your first scenes. There's Rennie Harlan there. He calls action, and in walks the guy with the face, the claw, and the fedora hat. What was that like?
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Welcome back, Slasher fans, to part 2 of my interview with the super friendly Slasher legend Lisa Wilcox in my series Confessions of a Final Girl. Today we're peeling back the curtain on the secrets of Elm Street, revealing the very moments that ignited Lisa's passion for acting. Have you ever wondered how a talented young actress landed the role of the beloved Alice Johnson in A Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5? All I can say is that along with talent and fate, Tuesday Knight, who portrayed Kristen Parker in part 4, also played a little part in Lisa nabbing the role. But that's not all. We're also journeying back to the time when Lisa first crossed paths with the legendary Robert Englund, yes, our favorite dream monster himself, Freddy Krueger. So pull up a chair and prepare for a candid, witty and enlightening ride through Lisa Wilcox's remarkable journey into the heart of horror. It's time to unravel the enigma behind our cherished final girl, Alice Johnson. This is Den of Horror, a place for film and horror's unsung heroes. Hope you enjoy.
Wow, so we do definitely then see a lot of Lisa Wilcox in Alice Johnson.
You saw a lot of Lisa Wilcox. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Great. And I think that's what, I honestly believe that's what makes her so different and special, right? She has a quietness and an introspectiveness which makes her.
It does. I was 24 years old playing a 16-year-old. So by then, though, we had moved to California. My dad was offered a great job in California. We moved. I wanted to be a doctor, actually. And then a friend that I had met, I finished high school in Irvine, California, said, I'm going to this audition. You want to come with me? I'm like, sure, why not? Sounds fun. And I went, and the producer of this show, this woman kept tapping me, you're auditioning, right? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm just here with my friend. I'm just sitting there in the audience at the theater watching the auditions happen. She was very persistent. So I auditioned and got the lead role of Girl, which was over 900 lines in Lanford Wilson's play, The Hot L Baltimore.
Oh.
And so I was bitten by the bug, and I did, and I'm still in high school, finishing high school, and I just did equity waiver, did play theater. I don't even know how I did it, and got, very high GPA in high school. But at night I'm doing rehearsals and weekends or the play for 2 months and, all that kind of thing. So.
Wow, what a fascinating journey. It really is. I mean, it's even more interesting.
It really is. And mind you, I had not had any acting classes at that time.
So you had quite an unconventional, you said you didn't really audition for Alice Johnson. How did you get that role, and what was it like? How was it a big thing for you? Did you know what you were kind of getting involved with?
Well, yeah, I knew. I was a huge fan of A Nightmare on Elm Street, just like all the other horror films. I mean, I was a fan before I even got into acting, right? So, but through UCLA and the theater I did there, that's how managers and agents would find their new talent, their new ingenues. They would go to theater at the big colleges and whatnot. So I had a manager and I had an agent coming out of UCLA, and they submit you. And again, like I said, too, they submitted me, but my manager's like, they're not going to see you. You look like a cheerleader and da-da-da-da-da-da. But they couldn't find their person. So I finally had the opportunity. My manager calls and said, guess what? They're going to see you. They've gone through 700 actresses. They can't find Alice. You got a shot, Lisa. Okay. So I went and I went in with like no makeup, dirty hair. I wore yellow, which is like my worst color, pale yellow, because I'm fair. I'm, and whatnot. And I did the role, and I auditioned with Tuesday Knight, who reprised the role of Patricia Arquette. She played Kristen. Mm-hmm. So I read with her, and Rennie Harlan was in the room. Great. Did it. And then I had a callback on a Friday, and pretty much the same thing. And Tuesday Knight likes to say she cast me because there was apparently another actress named Lisa. It was between the two Lisas. And Tuesday's like, no, Lisa Wilcox. And Rennie adored her. And anyway, so I got the role. Now, mind you, that was a Friday on the callback, and I was getting married that Sunday, 150 people wedding. And I was actually on my honeymoon when I learned I got the role of Alice Johnson.
Wow, what a honeymoon gift. I mean, gee whiz.
Well, you would think so, but I had to leave the honeymoon early. Hence, he is my ex-husband. He wasn't supportive of even though he was in the business, he was not supportive, but it's okay. We were married about 10 years. We had 2 beautiful children, but he is my ex-husband now. So,
okay.
Anyway,
Oh, well.
It was an opportunity of a lifetime.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, well, let's fast forward a little bit because this is always fascinating to me. Here you are. You step onto this set, and it's one of your first scenes. There's Rennie Harlan there. He calls action, and in walks the guy with the face, the claw, and the fedora hat. What was that like?
It was fine. We were already in the makeup trailer getting to know each other. They asked me to put a red dye on my hair, which had to be put on every single day for weeks. Okay. I didn't want to dye my hair because I did have virgin blonde hair. Doesn't matter. It stained my hair anyway because it's like throwing red paint on a white wall. Okay, it's fine. But Robert and I, because he's getting his makeup put on, my hair's getting dyed and blow dryers on my head, and so and he's a wonderful actor to work with. Made us all feel incredibly comfortable. And I'd already seen the Nightmare movies, and it's nothing that ever shocked me or scared me. You know.
Okay.
So.
But was it? Do you recall the scene that you were in where there you are with Freddy Krueger? Did you have that sort of moment of like, hey, geez, this is weird?
Well, no, it was more the night before. I have my call time for the first day of set, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm meeting Robert Englund. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, I was so nervous, and I had that feeling when I worked with Mark Hamill in Watchers Reborn. When I work with George Clooney, the night before, because I'm fangirl too. Aren't we all? There's something we fan out over,
Yeah.
No matter how, successful we are or whatever, there's always someone you meet in your life or several. You're like, wow, I'm actually sitting with this person, you know?
Yeah.